My darlings, hold on to your oat milk lattes, because the Duchess of Disruption has done it again. Meghan Markle's favourite self-help book just caused an international stir. That's right, Atomic Habits, the sleek little powerhouse by James Clear, is not only trending, it just shattered global sales records. All because Meghan, she whispered its name, and the internet listened, loudly. Now, before the tabloids spin it into Meghan weaponizes productivity book to launch a new world order, let's actually unpack what this all means. For culture, for credibility, and yes, for how this woman continues to influence minds without ever lifting a royal finger. The moment was understated. No grand announcements, just Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, mentioning a book that resonated with her, Atomic Habits by James Clear. It was a fleeting reference, a genuine sharing of something valuable. Meghan's influence is unique, quiet, intentional, and authentic. When she speaks, people listen out of genuine curiosity, not obligation. Her mention of Atomic Habits felt like a friend suggesting a good read, but on a global scale. The book, already respected, promotes the idea that small incremental changes lead to remarkable results. Meghan's mention was like a gust of wind catching a sail, propelling the book into the global mainstream. What followed was extraordinary, a meteoric resurgence in sales and demand. Bookstores struggled to keep up, and the book soared back to the top of bestseller lists. This was no calculated marketing campaign, it was a sincere recommendation that sparked a phenomenon. The Sussex effect was on full display, the ability to draw global attention simply by lending their voice. It was organic, powerful, and entirely unexpected. Sometimes the quietest gestures have the loudest echoes. The ripples spread with astonishing speed, a digital wildfire of inspiration. Social media lit up, hashtags trended, and book clubs everywhere added Atomic Habits to their lists. People who'd never read self-help books were suddenly curious. The surge cut across all demographics, young professionals, students, CEOs. Everyone was talking about small, sustainable change. LinkedIn feeds buzzed with the 2-minute rule. Instagram stories tracked new habits. The book's concept became part of everyday conversation. This wasn't just about reading a book, it was about joining a global movement of self-betterment. Meghan's mention didn't just sell copies, it ignited a worldwide conversation about personal growth. In an age saturated with ads, people crave authenticity. Meghan's quiet nod resonated because it was real, not a paid promotion. This is the heart of the Sussex effect, shining a spotlight on something meaningful simply to share it. The result? A genuine global embrace of the power of tiny habits. Influence today is about authenticity, not volume, and that's what made this moment so powerful. It's no surprise Meghan was drawn to Atomic Habits. The book's philosophy mirrors her own approach. Monumental change comes from small, consistent actions, not grand gestures. Meghan's advocacy and personal projects focus on long-term foundational impact. She and Harry support grassroots change, building legacies brick by brick. Her choices are intentional, her actions purposeful, quiet confidence over loud attention. The book simply gave a name to a way of being she already practiced. True strength comes from showing up day after day, making small, positive choices. It's a message that clearly resonates with her journey and the world's desire for lasting impact. The real beauty of this story is in the quiet, personal transformations happening everywhere. Inspired by a powerful idea and a trusted voice, people began asking, what small thing can I do today to improve my life? In Seoul, a designer committed to drawing for 5 minutes each morning. Soon, creativity returned. In Chicago, a father told his kids one thing he was proud of each night. Tiny moments built stronger bonds. In Nairobi, an entrepreneur logged sales daily. Small discipline led to business growth. These stories are not about grand gestures, but about the compound power of tiny habits. Each small act repeated became a quiet revolution. The ripple effect was global, but the change was deeply personal. People everywhere discovered that transformation starts with a single manageable step. The book's message became a lived reality, one tiny habit at a time. The impact wasn't in headlines, but in daily lives. That's the true legacy of this phenomenon. Change, it turns out, is built one small action at a time. Some critics called it a PR move, but that misses the point. This wasn't a campaign, it was quiet, organic and unexpected even for the publisher. Meghan's mention came naturally, in a conversation about growth and resilience. People can sense the difference between a manufactured endorsement and a sincere recommendation. The global response was to authenticity, not branding. The Sussexes have built their platform on direct, personal connection, not institutional formality. Sharing a book that promotes well-being aligns with their mission of purposeful action. The millions who picked up Atomic Habits did so because the idea resonated, not because of celebrity. The book's message spoke for itself, changing lives, not just reputations. True influence empowers others. It starts conversations, not just headlines. That's the mark of real impact. We return to the truth that the largest trees grow from the smallest seeds. Meghan, Atomic Habits and the global ripple remind us change starts now with one small action. The Sussex effect is a call to action. Find your 1% improvement today. Maybe it's putting on your running shoes, drinking water before coffee, or writing down one thing you're grateful for. These tiny actions, repeated, become the foundation of transformation. Don't be overwhelmed by the mountain, just take the first step. The goal isn't perfection, but progress. This journey is available to all of us right now. Let this story encourage you, remind you of your quiet power to choose and begin. In the stillness of your choices, you can create lasting change. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So what will your first tiny habit be? If you found this compelling, darling, smash that like, share with your tribe and tell us in the comments, what's one habit Meghan inspired you to change? Don't forget to subscribe for more at Meghan and Harry Tales, where influence is power and truth has no tiara.